walk out the store and have an exit interview with Claire. By a vote of 6-4. Grace, you have been evicted from the Big Brother house. Thank you for playing.
I am here to say that I am big mad at Dylan because I gave him such logical points on why he should keep Grace. 1, she's his friend. 2, they've done a season together and they actually work together. 3, she hasn't wronged him yet. 4, he has like barely talked to Jessica, supposedly. So I'm just confused at the sheer fact that they're tight, why he would vote her out, because he's clearly the one that switched. Because we had talked about it would be me, Logan, Ryan, James, and Dylan, and they would be 5v5, and Mac would have to choose who would go home, and she wanted Jessica to go home originally, so then Grace would be safe. If we got an extra number and we had 6 votes, obviously Grace would be safe anyway. So I'm real mad that he switched that, because I confirmed with my 3 dudes who they voted for, and we all voted to save Grace. So I'm a little ticked off at Dylan for going behind our backs and saying something, especially when he affirmed all of the logic. So gonna have to watch out for that cookie.
For this head of household competition, we will be playing The Price is Right. I will put on the screen an item that I found on Amazon with the exact title that it has on Amazon. And using that information, you have to guess the price.
Oh?
The closest, it doesn't matter if you go over for this game, the closest gets to eliminate someone from the challenge. And whoever is furthest is instantly eliminated.
Oh.
Okay, so it's just 5 rounds. Okay, we will first eliminate the furthest, and then the closest chooses who they want to knock out. Okay. Here we go. We have a theme today.
I love the names. The names get me every time.
20 pieces, hair scrunchies, velvet elastic hairbands, scrunchy hair ties, rope scrunchie for women girls, and 20 assorted colors. So 20 scrunchies.
Can I guess the theme?
Reveal.
What is $5 in price?
What is $8.98?
$9.99.
$12.98. $15.99.
$15? You know,
How much is a scrunchie?
Reveal yours for me.
Those are good looking scrunchies.
Yes. How good looking?
Like $24.
Okay. Can you look into the camera and spell one word?
No.
$17.50.
$17.50.
$15.99.
Okay.
$9.99.
$8.50.
$13. All right, no, I do have it. It is $9.90. I think how I want to break this tie. So the furthest is Ryan. Well played. So I've never had a tie in this game before. Okay, James has it. So James, who do you eliminate?
Dylan.
I actually really like this game.
All right, Dylan, you are out of the HOH competition. Here's our next item. Hydro Flask, water bottle, stainless steel and vacuum insulated, wide mouth with leak-proof flex cap, 18 ounce. Cameron, you get it? Reveal.
24.21.
23. $16.99.
$29.98. $21.99.
$24.99.
$34.99. $19.99.
$17.50.
Okay, the correct answer was?
$29.95.
$29.95. Okay, so $16.99 is our furthest? Yeah, -5. Yeah, so team are out.
Damn it.
Okay, who was our closest? I don't remember. Brody.
I'll take up Christian.
Christian, bye. Okay.
Oh, wait, who eliminated it?
Thank you.
Brody. Alright everyone, here's item number 3. Sidwell stainless steel drinking straw, set of 4, cleaning brush included. How much is this? 3, 2, 1. 10:07.
11.99.
11.90.
$7.99.
3.49. 6.50.
$10.
Correct answer is
4.89.
489. Is anyone closer than 349? Alright, so Logan's the closest. Who's the furthest? Yeah, is anyone? Yeah, I think it's gonna be Jessica. Alright, sorry Jessica, you are eliminated. Okay, Logan, who do you want to eliminate from the competition?
Mitch.
Alright, Mitch, you're out. Are you ready for item number 4? Here we go. Arizona soft footbed sandal Birkenstock.
I have them
Way too far.
IRL.
What is the deal?
They're so comfortable.
Payoff reveal.
57.88.
$34.99.
$37.65.
$75.
$35.
Alright, the correct answer is
$134.95.
I knew Birkenstock.
yeah, which means James has it. Who put the lowest? Alright, so Michaelyn, goodbye.
I got these on sale.
I knew their asses were.
Alright, James, who are you eliminated?
Brody.
Brody, bye.
I don't know shit
So
about
it
a
is between
flatwood
Logan,
sandal.
James, and Laura
It's like a
for the HOH. Here's the final product. Stickers for water bottles. Big 50-pack, cute, waterproof, aesthetic, trendy stickers for teens. Girls perfect for Hydro Flask. iPhone Travel Extra, durable 100% vinyl. Alright, and reveal. See ya, please.
$29.99.
Alright,
$12.50.
$12.99.
correct answer?
$7.85.
Alright, so congratulations, James. You are the new head of household.
I hate being the runner of the house.
Are you actually trying to work with that other half? Ryan, I'm trying to keep the. Here's the thing. If you're in the minority, who cares? If they win, I don't want us to be on the block. Okay, but why not try to get them out instead of catering to a minority?
I don't have any need to get them out. I don't have a negative thing about them.
You're on the wrong side of the house right now.
Why?
Because the side you were on is still clearly in the majority, and you're playing both sides, and so they're like wanting to not trust you. And if you put up someone from this side of the house, they're definitely not going to trust you.
What size of the house are you talking about? I don't know.
Ryan, Michaelyn, Logan, Matt, and you are clearly on.
I'm not along with Mac at all. So that's fake.
Matt thinks she's in. You and the other three.
Yeah, I have an understanding with Michael and Ron have been talking.
So would you be willing to put up Matt?
I mean, I promised her I actually wouldn't do that because I didn't want to go on the block. So I have no deal with these people, by the way. No.
So would you be willing to put one of them up? I don't care which one.
I don't think so. I think I'm good with him. I think so. I mean, here's the thing, Mitch. We don't need 50 people to make it to the end.
It's not 50 people, but you want to be in the majority.
Well, why? I only care that I'm not the target. And this gets me the chance to talk to people because
This
I'm
will
not
make you
I'm not a threat to you. And you know that, right?
Of course.
Well, then there we go, man.
Okay, but what I'm saying, it will make you a target for the other half of the house.
I don't know about that.
All the people that voted.
I'm going to talk to all of them when they come in.
Okay, but they may not be real with you. What I'm saying is, all the people who voted.
Specifically, who do you think is against me?
If you put up someone in this half, basically the people that voted for Jessica, those 6 people.
Okay, well, I'm good with most of them.
Not if you put up one of them or someone they're allied with. The house is very clearly split. Here's 5 and 7 right now.
But that means that both sides have someone they're targeting that's not us.
It doesn't make.
You disagree. You think that we can like just hardcore go after like Ryan, Michaelyn, and
Yeah, but I don't know why you want to count out of them if they're.
I'm not count down to them. We can like talk.
You basically say, I don't want them to target me. What makes you think they're going to target you?
I don't think they will. I think I'm good with them, and I think I can keep people safe as well. And the thing is they're talking negative about me, talk positively about me. I'm serious. I think we are no threat right now. Last game, I was just like this, very good power, and then Noah went around badmouth me. I need people to go around and talk well about me.
But I can't.
Badmouth Michael, badmouth Ryan, badmouth whoever
We
you
are,
want to.
but the problem is whenever you're fraternizing with them,
Just understand, I am not in an alliance with that one guy you're talking about.
what one guy?
Dylan, maybe?
What's wrong with him? He was the first person to come and tell me that Josh had my name in his mouth.
What? I mean, I didn't even hear that, so I don't know.
Can you at least put Mac? I don't care who the other person is.
Maybe. I don't care if I break my word to her. She didn't tell me she wouldn't put me up, so I don't think it was really finalized. We'll see. I don't know. I want to see. I'm looking to who was not going to hurt me personally.
As long as there's at least one from that side. But I feel like the person you're least beholden to is Matt, so that.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's true. Like I said, talking about.
Well,
I can keep you from being one they put up, I think.
I get that, but there's more people on this side that thought that you were on this side that got pissed. I mean, I can do it.
I know you're saying that 4 votes, but, well, there's Mac, that's 5 votes. And the other side just, you know.
That's not majority, though.
No, but I think it's on the fence. I think we just keep
It's
putting the
not.
ball down. I don't trust. What do you think about Brody?
Right now, it's worked in my favor.
He's the one that can turn and do something big.
I mean, him or Christian, but I don't see them doing that right now. They have no need to right now.
Yeah.
They
Thought
were
I could
trying to
win,
strong
and
on me so bad to be their swing vote, and I didn't do it, so I'm going on the block.
The reason I eliminated Christian is because I knew if I chose James, then it'd become whoever won the last one getting out next, and I didn't want it to be me. So I was like, Christian's been close, and I thought I could win it.
Yeah. No, I thought it was okay for you to eliminate me.
I thought it was the best move, but obviously,
Do I even want to talk to him?
Yeah, you need to.
yeah.
you need to. Cause didn't he get you out? Didn't he get you out?
He eliminated me first, yeah. First room.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, he did eliminate me as well.
Yeah.
But I think I'm the
But
only one
I'm
that.
telling you, I was their swing vote to keep their alliance. Because Mac would have kept it, and they strong-armed me real hard, and I didn't do it.
Yeah, it was me, you, and Brody, but you and Brody were the tree.
So that's James, Mac, Logan.
No, Mac is not.
Black didn't vote.
Mac didn't vote.
She was not named in the
No, but
alliance.
I'm saying, is she part of their group now?
She's probably
She
gonna pull.
thinks she is, but she hasn't been, but they're gonna try to pull her, so we have to talk to her. Okay, but I think, I'm worried, you think we're okay?
Me and you were okay.
No.
I think if Dylan go, I haven't talking to him, and he's been talking to Michaelyn and mine. I think them 3 are
God, I wish one of us would have won that.
I'm upset. Logan literally stopped talking to us and just flipped.
Yeah.
He's literally been he was whispering to him on the couch.
Yeah.
So I'm really worried. I think he's not gonna take a shot at me. He's not gonna take a shot at Brody. I think that's too obvious. I think he might take a shot at Laura, Jessica. I think Dylan's going to win. But I think we need to keep, if Dylan's on the block, we need to see who he's up against. We need to keep it. He is spying for us.
Who?
Dylan.
Yeah.
I mean, he was the one that told us about the fight.
I know, absolutely.
Yeah, so what?
Oh, no, I'm good with him.
Yeah.
I'm good with him. Okay, this is my worry. If Logan has flipped, he knows about that I have. I wish I knew what it was because should I go get it? But once I get it, everyone, he knows it's off the wall. Mitch knows it's off the, you know what I
The
mean?
orange one?
Yeah. Because it's just a matter of me going get it, but I have to choose somebody to go get it with me.
I
But
think-
once it's off, it's off.
I
And
think what we need to do, pin stuff on Mitch this round. Mitch goes out. And the power gets wasted on against James, not us.
that's,
What about that? He puts up Dylan, Mitch. We keep Dylan for Mitch out.
let's try not to make it come from us. Let's try to make it other people's ideas. But I think that's a good plan.
You're my number one.
If we all go in there saying we want Mac on, and he thinks it's an easy vote that won't get anybody mad at him, I think he'll do it.
Especially if he knows that it's 7-5 and he's in the minority, then he's gonna wanna try to swing.
But I told him, I said, you're in the minority. You were in the majority, and then you tried to go over there. And he said, well, it doesn't matter. I don't need all those people.
Okay, yeah.
So I just want to tell everybody who's good with us, go in there, pitch hard for Mac. Not that I told you to do it. That's from your own head.
Right.
And I think he'll do that.
Okay.
And we just gotta make sure that she doesn't win veto, because she also has one of these. But she's not, I mean, she already won a competition.
Yeah.
Because if she wins veto, it's gonna be 2 people from our side.
I know.
So, but that's our only bet right now.
Okay.
So I wanna tell that to Laura and Jessica too.
Okay. And that's what, and I'm glad we're talking because I didn't know how deep Mac was with like you and.
I didn't really want to work with Mac, but I saw an opportunity to get this.
Right.
You know, but in the long
Oh
run.
no, that was perfect.
Yeah.
That was perfect.
Um,
You know.
But yeah, because Mac, she thinks she's on the other side, but she's not. She's in the middle.
Oh no, exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I think she's the only one that's not firmly entrenched on one side. So I figured she could be a scapegoat that James could get behind. Both sides might vote for her, honestly. It could be an easy vote, and then hopefully someone on our side wins next time.
Last one next time.
Yeah.
And I'm like, Brody, why you pick Christian out? And he said, because I thought I was gonna win.
Yeah, that wasn't good.
And he didn't want to call out James, or I would have called out Laura.
Yeah.
That's what I would have done. I would have picked.
Laura was 49 cents from winning that. So close.
How are we not screwed in this situation? Dylan lied straight to our faces.
Yeah, we can put him up.
Right, that's what you're gonna do?
Probably, but who can I put him up against that we can kick out?
I mean, you don't want to put Mitch up because of obvious veto reasons and because of the potential advantages that he has. But do you see another option? Because I see that side of the house forming, and I'm so happy that you won the first round. I got out in the first round, and I looked back. I said, James, Logan, Michaelyn, you're my only hope. So thank God you know things, how much things cost in general, because I already knew that wasn't my challenge. But yeah, I'm here to support whatever your betting is. What do you need me to do?
Find someone to go against Dylan. We can kick Dylan out.
If you don't want to put Mitch up.
I think it's a bad move.
Okay. Jessica.
I haven't talked to Jessica yet. If she has residual bad feelings for me voting her up.
Obviously we got screwed. Dylan just gave me like a side eye in there, and it's like, wow, like I actually thought he was working with us.
I was shocked.
Yeah. I was shocked, dude. Dylan, congrats, man. Like you played us. Well, now you're going up on block because James knows the price of random things. And he wants us to talk about who we want to go up next to him and then send Michaelyn in to talk with him last. So you can tell that to him. I obviously want Mitch, but he said that's not a smart move.
Not a smart move yet.
I would think Mitch too.
I
guess
admit,
not
but so
yet.
then
It depends on what he can win.
Right. Because like Mitch can win a veto, and Mitch has 100 like advantages. But
Laura would
when
be
are we going to like? We need to attack.
I don't think James is gonna do Laura.
You don't? No, he won't because they're close. They're close.
Well, he needs to spread that juju from her to me also. Because I don't feel safe with her.
My issue is we had said when Grace stays, we'll have the numbers. It's very clear that there's a line, and so I would be fine with Brody, Christian, like that group. The group that voted against us,
Yeah.
I think is up for grabs.
Yeah, that whole group is up for grabs. I was saying Dylan versus maybe Jessica again.
Yeah, so Brody.
And we
didn't
want
vote for her
Dylan.
either.
He wants Dylan to go home, or he's putting Dylan up to scare him. If we have a better person, we'll vote them out.
Yeah, and then if anyone wins the veto, we throw up someone like Christian or Brody or Mitch.
I just talked to Brody like before we voted, and he said that he was voting to keep Grace. Like planning on, like I was like,
Dylan?
okay.
That's a lie.
No, Brody.
Oh yeah, it's a lie.
A lie.
And I was
The
like,
only 4 people who voted to keep
We're the
was
3 of us and James.
yeah, because we had us 4 and Grace.
Yeah, so Brody lied to you, and like you said, anyone from that side is fair game. I think it's smarter to initially put up 2 people who aren't Christian, Brody, or Mitch, and then in the event that one of them do veto themselves off, James throws up one of those big.
So who are you close with on the other side? Like, they're far away, but you're still, you know.
I've been talking with Christian this whole game and working with him.
Okay.
He's been honest with me in his actions, and I've been honest with him in his actions, and I've been honest with him about who I'm working with. I told him, like, obviously I'm working with Michaelyn, I'm working with Logan, like these, and like he gave me information too about like what he's doing. So we're on like a we have like a line of communication, but I don't know how far that's going to take our relationship in the game. He could easily put me up.
That's how it was with me and Brody too.
Right.
Well, me and Brody, and then a little bit with Christian, but I haven't seen anything from Brody. I've seen things from Christian, like he didn't put me up. He didn't.
It's a fragile working relationship is how I would describe it. So we have to bite first, but the way to do that is to continue winning HOHs and putting up the people on the lower end of their alliance, so that potentially we get backdoor the people at the top of their alliance.
Yeah, I'm not really close with anyone over there. Like, I've been honest with Christian in as much as the 2 times that we've talked, we've been honest with each other. And I'm like friends with Brody outside of this, but doesn't mean anything.
Yeah. You just
who do you want me to say?
say Dylan and
I wish we had a memory wall to look up.
ED.
No.
Nah, I'm just kidding. No, Dylan. I would say.
Hello,
Dylan.
Death Wish.
I would say Dylan and Jessica.
Okay.
Is what I would say.
And Jessica's already.
I'm gonna propose.
And she
the
still has a
backdoor
power.
plan.
Yeah, the backdoor plan.
And
Dylan,
she still
Jessica.
does have a power.
Why didn't he put up both of
that
them
would-
with the power?
And that would benefit. I don't think that. Look,
They
I don't,
might
I
use
really
it.
don't
The
think-
thing is that they can do something with a veto, right? What's the actual power?
I don't know. Regardless, I don't think Laura really thought through what axing Jessica was gonna mean for her, because if she axed the other person with the star, she would get to use the star.
Yeah.
So if you're not really working with that person, that would be perfect to like go up and
Yeah.
be like, oh, you're on the block? Oh, sorry, I'm gonna use this star.
Yeah, exactly.
So I don't think she would have thought about that. So if we get Jessica out and James is close to Laura, then that could be for our benefit if it's gonna help us.
You're right.
Yeah.
With that, because Jessica seems like a great person, but I have no idea where she is.
So whenever.
If you end up getting put up and like the veto happens and it's someone gets the veto and they decide not to use it, I have an advantage that I can use to add another veto competition
Okay.
that gives another.
Like chance.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So
Would
if
you use it for me?
I would,
Really?
yeah.
I really appreciate that.
Yeah. So just
I
to,
don't
just
have a
to-
power to use for you, but if I
Yeah.
did, it would obviously be reciprocated. But
And I know that you would do the same. So that's why I feel comfortable telling you that.
I appreciate that.
Yeah.
I do.
Like, me and Dylan were like that. But then, if I think selfishly, I'm like, okay, who is better for me and my game in the long run? I think it's James. I think he's a stronger player than Dylan. If it still comes down to it, I may still use my power to add another veto. But I don't know.
But if I had to guess right now, it'd be you and Mac, which I feel like we'd have the votes to get Mac out. But the problem is, Mac has one of these two. I'm hoping she forgets about it and doesn't use it.
Well,
But if she uses it, I can't use it.
Well, she just reiterated that she would use it. She doesn't know, obviously, that she is potentially open the block, but she just reiterated to me that she would use it if I would.
The thing is, I think Mac thinks the other side is allied with her and they're not.
Well, what she just told me, she was pretty much on Dylan's team. And it was
on your team.
It was genuine.
Best case scenario is if Mac goes up there, she cannot win veto because I think both sides would vote for Mac. Like,
I think the 4 would come in, which he couldn't vote, but
yeah, I think Mac would go. The only problem is if she gets veto.
who goes up? It's gonna be someone likable, and I'm gonna
Someone on her side would go.
Correct.
So the goal is, hopefully she goes up and doesn't win veto, and I think she'll go home. But yeah, but it's potentially you.
No, I know. I've sensed it. He hit me
Yeah,
on the
you're-
first round.
yeah.
I think I might be getting a target on my back, and I don't want that.
I think you're fine. I haven't heard your name thrown around.
Okay.
Honestly. Like, people said they're worried. Dee in particular said she's nervous.
How many?
Mm-hmm. Not about you, just that she's
Yeah.
gonna go.
I'm not really concerned about that. Just more, I don't want the house to see me as a threat. Mitch was basically saying that half the house thinks I'm like on the other side of a majority, and the majority, and I don't see his alliance is what he thinks it is.
Mitch
He thinks, yeah, he thinks it's like you, Dylan,
Dylan?
Jessica, that's for sure. Not Christian. But he thinks that they have some sort of power and that they see me as a threat.
I don't know. I'm like, what I'm doing is I'm just kind of listening to what everyone's saying right now.
Yeah.
I haven't really made a decision yet.
Yeah. I'm sorry.
Put your knee down. You're covering your
I mean, it seems like you're playing well.
I'm just kind of going, I'm trying to get a feel. Like, I haven't played in so long that like I'm trying to regain my feel of Big Brother and just like what works for me. So where's your head at?
I just want to get out of this without being a big threat to other people, which I was kind of a little glad I get to talk to everybody. Mm-hmm. So that helps. I don't see you as a threat. I hope that's
I don't see
versa.
you as a threat either.
I don't think you would care about what Mitchell's saying about half the house.
No.
I'm just basically trying to keep everybody from wanting to put me up, and I'm listening to their conversations. So I'm like, okay. Who do you think, if I put Dylan up, would get voted out?
Against who?
I don't. That's the thing. I want Dylan.
It depends.
Because there's limited people that I'm really keen on putting up. I don't know who. If Mac was up against him.
Ooh. That would be interesting. I think it'd be a similar vote to last
I could
night.
probably get Mac's vote to kick Dylan out if I put him up against someone else. But there's just not that many people in the house right now that I'm really keen on kicking out.
Mm-hmm.
So
I'm
Dylan's
kind of-
one. I mean, not that I'm allied with him, but he lied to several people that how he's voting that round.
Really?
Yeah. So
Okay.
I don't know why he did it, but he did.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't really care. Like that's why I told him, like I would prefer both these girls to stay. I don't have a strong feeling.
Mm-hmm.
And because I kind of have been working with both of them to some degree, minorly,
Mm-hmm.
but
Like, to be fair, I voted to keep Jessica. I voted out Grace.
yeah.
I was very down the middle, and Christian ran upstairs and was like, "We got to do this," and I was like, "You're coming to me last minute. Like, I don't care one way or another. Let's just do what you want to do." Like, it's not worth the argument of trying to figure this out.
Well,
So-
I just would like to think that we can work together going forward.
No, definitely.
I'm not looking to kick you out.
Same.
That's all I'm thinking.
Yeah, I'm perfectly good with you. I
You're not going to be able to.
no ill will.
Yeah.
Where's your head at?
I feel comfortable with James not putting me up because I didn't put him or anybody he was aligned with up. So that's kind of it. I don't know what he's, because whenever I asked him, I was like, if you use the veto, is there someone you want me to put up? And he was like, I'm not threatened by anyone.
That's what he told me too.
Yeah, so I really don't know what he's gonna do. Dylan seems to think that James doesn't like him, but I also don't know. What about you?
I have no idea. I just don't want it to be me.
I don't think it will be.
But I mean, I don't know because just the last vote was very split. And there was a lot of last minute decision changes, and that's because I think there's like a 3 to 4 way divide, you know.
Yes.
And so I think what happens with this is going to make it more of a 2-way divide. You know what I mean? So that makes me nervous.
Yeah, I feel that.
Honestly, Max, I think Max right in the middle. Exactly. That's exactly what I'm going to pick. Yeah, okay. James, Ryan, Michaelyn, Logan. Max thinks she's with them, but she's not. James is in the minority, and he knows it. And I'm trying to convince him of that, but he doesn't care. Because he don't want to make enemies with those people. He's definitely putting up somebody from this side of the house. I'm trying to convince him to put up Mac. He said he might. But I want everybody who goes talk to him to plant that in his head, because he doesn't want a target on his back. So if he thinks it's the house's idea, he's going to do it. Then we can get Mac out. And then they're down to 4. So I want to have conversations with everybody. I didn't tell you to put Mac, to say Mac. That's from your own head. And I want him to think that's what everybody wants. Honestly, the other side might vote for them too. I don't know.
I was expecting him to throw Dylan.
I think he's putting Mac and Dylan.
Okay. Yeah, that would be good.
Dylan was the first, I trust Dylan. Dylan was the first person to come and tell me that Josh was speaking my name. So like, I feel like he's in our corner.
Dylan is. I feel like we can like use him. You know.
Yeah.
I feel like things are going pretty well.
Hey, like I'm staying by this. Me, you.
Well, obviously, man. There's no. That's not even a question.
I think we're doing a great job.
I agree.
I think you do have to take a shot at this side, like my side, because your side is like they're outnumbered.
Yes.
Take a shot.
Who? I'm thinking Dylan. I don't want to put.
You want to put up Dylan?
I want to put Dylan in somebody
Much
else.
too much. He has Yo, do you know Mitch's power?
Yes.
He can force a second veto.
Yes. I don't want to put him up. Not never, but not right now. I mean, I'm not 100% opposed to it. I don't know.
I don't think you should put up Dylan.
I don't even, dude.
I think actually you should.
Okay.
I don't think we should get out.
Well, who do you think we should get out? How?
I think we just gotta go for it. Like,
can you say it again? Because I couldn't hear it.
sorry,
So the camera.
We just gotta go for it.
I just don't see how.
Who else would you want?
I don't know.
Oh, so
That's my issue. I'm thinking Dylan pretty firmly. I was thinking Dylan, maybe and Jessica can kick out Dylan.
He's like playing both sides, and like I'm telling you right now, don't tell anyone this, but like Miss Dee is using it. So
I haven't talked to Dee Dee. She'd be another one I would consider.
Putting up?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
But it has to be someone from that side. I'm very good with the other side. In my comparison, so are you.
Yeah.
So believe it or not,
no.
And Mitch was saying everyone's talking bad about him on the other side, and you got to make sure that doesn't happen. Honestly, if it would, I wouldn't be that opposed to kicking out Mitchell. I don't like the way he came at me and said that other people, but his power scares me. If he goes up, he's got to leave, and we would prefer the blood not to be on one of our hands because it's gonna get dirty.
If you even has a replacement nominee, can you instantly play that second veto?
Yeah, I assume so. Is there anybody else? Do you think Dee Dee is more reliable than Jessica? Well, because I've made Jessica no promises. I did.
I think Dee Dee's good. I think we can't do Dee Dee.
Well, let me talk to her. Okay. But I mean,
what's besides that?
I mean, that's my 3. Dylan's for sure for me because I don't know anybody else.
You good with Brody?
I think so. He's the only one that scares me. He's good enough to to beat us.
I don't want to, but
I'm just saying, he's the only one that's playing better than us.
We'll get back to that. Okay.
I agree. I don't think that's the move right now.
I think
get out Dylan, put him against Jessica, kick out Dylan.
Dylan has no one except for Dee Dee. He's weak.
We'll put a Dylan, put a Dee Dee, kick out Dylan.
No, I think we put up Dylan, Laura, put up Laura. Or if you don't want to do Laura, we don't have to.
I would tend to be Jessica.
We'll do it. Okay.
That's where I'm leaning towards.
Okay.
But
so why don't we take a shot at Mitchell? I think we have to. We have to.
Mitchell will not put us up.
I think.
I know him well enough. He won't.
I think his game is starting to get dangerous for me and you. Because we're the ones.
Well, I don't feel like, I don't want it to be us with that power. If he didn't have the power, I would agree with you.
James, as long as I have you and you have me, no matter whose side goes up, if we just keep picking people off of our sides.
Yes.
We have.
Well, I want to kick out Dylan.
Okay.
I don't think Mitch is going to put us up. I don't think he will.
He would. I can convince Dylan to not put you up. He's right.
Well, someone's got to go, man.
Mitch.
He's got that power. He's going to do a second veto. He wins when he's off, and he's pissed as hell at both of us. It's a bad play, I think.
Okay.
It's not that I don't respect your opinion.
Yeah.
I don't think that's the right move.
So who do you think?
I think Jessica and Dylan again. Dylan probably.
Okay. Okay. You're HOH, so I'll and you're my guy. So
Just make sure that the people that are with you. That's assuming I can make sure me and Laura are still good.
Okay.
If I can't, and Dee Dee, if I can, I'll put one of them up.
Laura is skeptical of you, so I'll see.
I don't really understand why, but yeah. I don't know.
She said she hasn't talked to you much lately.
I'll talk to her.
Yeah.
Thanks.
I just want to let you know.
Sure.
Hey,
No, yeah, I'm okay.
I won't tell anyone else what you said to me, okay?
Oh yeah, definitely. I haven't told anybody.
I'll say you said nothing to me.
You can say that I was trying to figure out who to put up. I don't care, but no names. Yeah, that's fine.
He's thinking Dylan is the main one. He's throwing Dylan out there, and then he wants Jessica.
Okay.
I think it's terrible for us, and I think if we can get Brody to convince James to put Mitch up, because I feel like Brody's starting to build a relationship with James. If we can convince that, I think Mitch is the best one to go with. But it's all about the power. And James, I told James, I was like, just throw Mitch up.
Yeah.
And he was like, why? And I was like, he's playing two sides right now. And he's got a power. And he was like, yeah, but I don't want him to use the second veto. And I'm like, have 2 chances at the veto. I was like, okay, well, I think if Mitch doesn't get put up, he backdoors Mitch. Mitch plays 1 veto, not 2. So I think it's good if Mitch isn't on the block. He'll play the second veto. We hope Mitch doesn't win it, and then we put on Mitch. So I'm letting you know he said your name. I shot it down. I don't think he will, but he said your name.
Do you think that I should get the power? Are you feeling good enough?
I don't even know what the power would be.
Me neither.
I'm feeling good. We need to wait for Mitch to get out.
Okay.
We need to wait for Mitch to get out.
Okay.
And if Dylan and Jessica get stuck on the block, I'm gonna be pissed.
Yeah, me too.
I don't want her. I don't want Dylan. I don't want Laura.
Right. I
And
mean,
it's not that I wouldn't want to work with you, but I'm more afraid of other people,
yeah.
and so I don't know.
No, I understand what you're saying. I mean, I pretty much all I can at this point come in here and offer is to work with you. Is if you ask me things to go with what you want, go with what you need, go with what your brain is going with.
Yeah.
To not go back on my word or go back on what I say. Yeah. At the end of the day, I guess that's pretty much all anyone can come in here and offer.
Yeah.
But do you have any questions for me about who you're thinking about, or if it is me?
Think so. Do you have negative feelings about me and my gameplay? 'Cause
No.
Mitchell was saying that earlier. It was like
Did he have negative feelings to you?
that you had negative feelings about my gameplay, but that somehow I was playing both sides, or that I was like super sketchy or something like that. I don't really know.
I don't even talk to him, so I have not talked to him about.
I think he was trying to worry me into putting up the people he wanted me to put up, and I refused. And it was like
I legit have not talked to him about you at all. So
Okay.
I don't know why he threw my name in there, but that's fine.
But I'm more thinking, who would people not vote out? And so, to me, if I put that person up, that's why you would be somewhat tempting, is because I think that the people that would vote for you would, like, if I put up other persons, then maybe they would, it's like the vote would be different.
Yes.
I know who's going to vote in your favor.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously you had quite a few in your favor just now, so it's like, I don't know, which makes me probably be dumb to put you up, honestly. I don't know. But
Honestly, though, what you just told me, that was like, Mitch has been doing that, though. He's been going around and saying things that people have said that they have not said, or things that he said, and he's like, so-and-so said this to me, and it's just like, no worries, we got him now, because he's been doing that.
he said you and Lauren both thought that I was like disloyal.
No, literally never talked about it.
Okay.
I go in there, and James is like, well, Mitch, who's supposed to be in my alliance, was like, oh, well, Mitch told me that you and Laura were shit-talking me about my gameplay. And I'm like, that conversation legit never happened. I was shit-talking Mac. I was like talking bad about that because I was like upset with her putting me up and not explaining why, because like I definitely voted Josh out. I definitely did not vote to get Mac out of here. So no, he was like, yeah, Mitch said that y'all were talking bad about me, and I was like, that conversation never happened, so now I'm worried about Mitch. And now I'm like, oh, well, apparently now I need to worry about that because Mitch is like playing both sides too.
Max, the only person who he's not voting to is Mac. She's got to be the scapegoat. He will do whatever he thinks the house is doing because he doesn't want to target on his back. We all need to go in there and tell him we think Mac should go. But I didn't tell you to do that. That's of your own volition. He'll put up Mac. I think the other side might even go for Mac. Otherwise, he's putting up 2 people from our alliance.
Okay, but am I crazy that we wanted to talk to Mac about getting on our side?
No, I thought that was the plan, because otherwise she's going to go with the other side.
That was wrong.
Okay,
I'm so sorry.
it's 7-5. We have the majority, but the
I'm so
problem is-
sorry, I just talked to him. He already mentioned her name.
Okay, but what I'm saying is, it doesn't matter if we have the majority if 2 people from our alliance are up. So we need at least one of them to be someone we don't mind voting out.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all can do what you want to do, but I think we should convince them to do Mac.
And then whoever he...
And then we vote for her. James, I think you're making this mistake here, man. Everybody in my alliance, I believe, is good to pitch James Mac. And not like as a plot thing, but them just to bring it up from their head. Mac's firmly in the middle. She thinks she's on this other side, but she's not, and she doesn't trust me. That's not the case. We have the majority, but that doesn't do any good if 2 members of our alliance are on the block. So we're trying to convince James that it's in his best interest to where he won't be a target if he puts Mac up. because she's not in that alliance. It's not on our side. I feel like both sides might vote that way. I know that she has a star like me. She'll probably use the call an extra veto. I don't see her winning it. But if she does, things could go badly. Dylan's a close ally of mine. James has brought his name up. So, I don't know. I feel like James is making mistakes here. I'm not going to vote for him if ever he's up. But it's hard for me to work for him. We're working against each other here. We're on two different sides. He claims it's for my and his benefit, but I don't know about that.
Yeah, I think Mitch just said that James is gonna go for. He already threw out her name. Is that who said that? James did.
He did.
I don't think
He
that's
did say-
true.
No, he did say that.
But no, that's true. I don't think James is telling the truth that he's gonna go for her. I think he's gonna go for one of us.
Well,
Have y'all
to be-
talked
I
to-
did. I did. He said he's not really keen on getting anyone out. He's like that have a clear target. He mentioned Dylan, and then didn't know for the second one. He's like, I could see it being Mac, but that was about it. Like that's as far as he came when he mentioned her
Yeah,
name.
because he's not working with you, so of course he's not gonna tell you who his target is.
Exactly.
I think that's all bullshit. He's gonna go for Christian or you or me or
Well, I
Dee.
fucking hope it's not me.
Like, it's gonna be someone on our side.
I don't know anything.
Guy's a real
that's going
chicken.
on.
Since when am I in an alliance with Mitch?
Oh no, I'm just rolling with it.
Like, I have no alliance with this dude. I don't know what he's talking about. Like, we need to, like, yes, we all 6 voted for the same person. Like, apparently there's, like, an alliance that we didn't agree to be in, but we're part of it. Like,
What alliance?
the 6 of us that just vote to keep Jessica, they think it's an alliance just because we all voted the same.
Who does?
Mitch. He thinks we're, like, whatever, which I'm like, hey,
So, like,
hey,
who's he
I'll
thinking
take
is
it. Yeah.
Who's he
Do
thinking
what
is
you want to do. I'm rolling.
Me, the 3 of us, and then Dee Dee, him, and Jessica.
I'm sketchy for Mitch, but he has that power. I want him out this round.
Okay.
You want him out?
I'm rolling with the punches.
Hey, if James goes with him, I ain't even mad. Him and Dylan, I ain't even mad. As long as it's not one of us 3.
I feel like I'm so safe right now, which scares the shit out of me. Because I have like 4 alliances, big alliances. I don't get it, but they keep coming to me. And then Mitch is like, oh, you're not in the middle, Mac's in the middle. And I'm like, I'm fully in the middle. It's me and Christian in the middle. But like, okay. And then James said he was good with me, and he's not putting me up. He wants to work with me going forward. If that's true, then like, I'm patterned on all sides. I just got to get Ryan and Michaelyn out, because they're the only 2 that have not promised me any kind of safety. So I don't like this. I kind of like being on the ropes. I know what's happening at least, and I feel in danger. I feel like I'm in danger because I'm safe, which doesn't make sense. But like, I don't know. I'm playing well. Huh? Oh, my main allies. Everybody. I don't have any allies. I work for me. I'm a one-man army. I take down people behind their backs. I slay them, cut their throats. But you never know who I'm going to strike for. But right now, I'm just putting on the invisibility cloak, and we'll see what comes out later. That was a terrible analogy. God, I hate myself.
I just went in and talked to James, and James was like, so Mitch said that you and Laura were shit-talking me and saying that, like, one, did not talk to Mitch about James at all. Talked about Mac the most, where I was like, why'd you put me up? But I wasn't like, James is stupid, like, what is he doing? Like, literally, I was in the room with Mitch, and I was like, and James, and I was like, I respect whatever you're doing, and that was, like, honest. I was like, if you don't take me off, I get it. And then Mitch was like, I don't know, I guess he told James was like, you and Laura were shit-talking me, and I was like, that never happened. And that makes me nervous about Mitch now.
I think Mitch needs to go.
That's what I said. I was like,
I think Mitch needs to go.
like,
But I don't know how we're gonna get Mitch on the block.
well, I told James, I was like, because he was mentioning Mitch.
Yeah, but if he puts Mitch up initially, Mitch plays in that veto, and if he doesn't win it, he's gonna play his power to give him a second veto. So I think it'd be better if Mitch doesn't get nominated, doesn't play in the first one, and like think he's okay. Backdoor him, he plays his veto, so he only plays in 1, not 2.
Yeah.
And I think.
Did you talk to James already?
Yeah. I was trying to get him on board, and he just wouldn't budge on anything. He wouldn't budge on anything.
Okay.
Like, he wouldn't tell me anything.
So who are you thinking then?
Dylan.
Dylan?
But I don't care that much. I just need to know who to put it against where people vote him out.
It seems like the only person that's really floating and hasn't chosen a side of the house is Mac.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I could see that, but I could get her vote to vote Dylan out. Not that we're allied at all, but I know she'd vote that way after last round.
Yeah.
I don't know. You don't have any issue with me, right?
No.
Because Mitchell was saying that you were like sketchy on like my alliance.
I feel like, I mean, it's clear we're on opposite sides of the house.
You think?
I think you're working with Ryan, Michaelyn, and Logan. And you were working with Grace, and that is completely not who I'm working with at all. I don't even talk to those people. So if you're working very closely with them and I don't talk to them at all, that makes me think we're on different...
I was just doing that to keep us safe.
Ah, okay.
I mean, you don't believe me? Because
No,
like, honest to God, like I have to, if we don't have anybody over there, they win. Who are they putting up? They're putting up Mitchell. Or someone else, but they ain't putting us up. Like, but I need to know that you're good with that. I mean, that's how I've been working on that assumption the whole time. Like, that's what Jessica, like, I wanted to work with her, but the numbers don't work. Like, it's not anything, I never gave her my word. I think Christian might have, but I don't know. I would like to work with her, but I don't know. But I mean, be honest, if you don't want to work with me, that's fine. I'm not going to nominate you regardless.
No, of course I want to work with you. Absolutely. Okay. Absolutely. It just seems like we haven't been checking in as much as we should, maybe.
Here's the thing. I have never lied in this game. I know you think I lied with Cecile. I didn't. But I need to kick out Dylan. And not because Dylan's bad, but just because he's not lied to me. I can't control his vote. I can't control his nomination. I can control the other people in this, I think. I mean, don't tell them that.
Right.
Because God knows I'm on the fast train out of here if I don't. But I think I can control that. I'm pretty confident.
Okay.
But,
well, on the side of the house that I've been working, it seems like you're lower on the list of like who they're suspicious of. It seems more like Michaelyn and Ryan that they're like worried about.
Well, I'm more, think of it like this. Let's say one from that side goes out, one from this other side goes out, back and forth. It's going to happen like that. We need to be left on, you know what I'm saying?
In the middle.
But like if I don't have any influence, and I have a shit ton of influence over there, guaranteed they will not put you up as long as I'm in this house and they think I'm with them.
Okay.
But I need the same assurance from you.
Absolutely.
Okay, we're good
because
then.
I don't want you to go.
Yeah, people have told me to put you up. I'm like, look, I need to talk more because we haven't talked, but I really don't want to do that. Like hardcore, don't want to do it.
Who said?
No one. I'm not saying it because it was. We're going through everybody's name. It wasn't anti you. It was anti. Do you trust me? And I didn't know. Honestly, I couldn't tell. I couldn't tell if you did or didn't. I mean, I wanted to.
Yeah.
But that's it. I don't have any like me or Christian say.
I just wanted to explain why.
Okay.
I felt like Jessica was easier for my game.
Okay.
And I feel like she's gonna be easier if you and I discuss we're wanting to go in a direction. I feel like she would be easy to get on board with.
Okay.
And that would be another number.
So here's my question, because I don't have like really much scope into like the other side of the house, like what Mitch is thinking. So you're aligned with Mitch.
I will honestly tell you, him and I are friendly. We're not in an alliance together. I will look you in your eye and tell you that.
Okay. Because it was a little bit saddening whenever we didn't get the vote, because I was so confident in you, and like you really I believed you hard, and I was like, oh yes, Dylan is so surefire. Like I'm gonna be able to work with this guy for the rest of the game. But that was like super sad. I was like, oh man, like are we still gonna be able to work together? Like does he still like me? But like, just so we're clear, we can still work together, right?
Absolutely. It wasn't against you.
Okay, cool. So I think Jessica is working with Mitch, Brody,
really,
Christian, you, Laura, and I think if you were to join that side, you would have the numbers and whatnot. So I think a big reason why you're going to be going up on the block is because of the vote. So you're for sure going up.
No, I'm
on the block. Have you talked to James yet?
No.
Okay, well, he'll probably tell you straight to your face. You probably don't even need to talk to him, but even if he doesn't tell you to your face, that's what he told me. Yeah. And I mean, I'm just gonna come out and be honest.
I figured.
Yeah, and you earned that one.
I'm stupid.
Yeah, but if you do come off, obviously we still would like to work with you and like view you, right, as someone who is more in the middle.
Correct.
Right? So you can basically pick and choose whichever is best for your game. Just know that that side of the house is not chill.
Correct.
Right? Like,
yeah, I know that.
Like working with those guys, like they're going to cut you before you even get a chance to like work as a team together. Like it's a lot more fun over on our side, right? But yeah, no, I wish you luck in the veto competition, and I don't hold grudges, basically. I'm not gonna say fuck you for not voting with us, because what if I need you later on?
And that's why I wanted to establish this line of communication.
Right.
If there is a later on,
let's do it in voting blocks. If one round, like, we agree on someone to go out, let's be honest, and let's not, like, we don't have to lie about it. Like, if you want someone else gone and I want someone else gone, you can stretch, be like, hey, I want this person. And we don't have to like do the lying thing. Like, I learned that the hard way too, right? In one of my previous seasons, so.
yeah, I know you're gonna put me up. That's
Most likely, yes.
That's fine. Do you know who I'm gonna be against?
I don't know.
Okay.
It's not personal. It's just, you told them that you were going to vote a certain way. And so those people on that side of the house are very anti you at this point because of that.
I never specifically said I was going to do it.
That's fine. I mean, I'm not,
consider
yeah, you may well have said that. I don't know. I'm not saying you did or didn't. That's just where my mind's at.
Yeah.
But
That's fine.
it's tough to be here, obviously. Because, I mean, obviously I'm afraid that, if you win, then...
Well, if you're doing it for reasons for the other side of the house, I wouldn't have bad blood against you, if that makes sense.
That's a lot of it. Because I'm just looking at votes.
Correct.
And that's all I got. Sorry.
He's putting me up because the other side of the house wants me up because I told them that I was going to vote to tie it, which is a lie. I never told them that. They were trying to strong arm me.
I have something to tell you about that too.
They were trying to strong arm me to vote with them, and I said that I would consider it. And I was lying to them. I never said that I was going to flat out do it. And so if that's what they want to think, that's fine. I don't care. Even if I do go up, they have 3 votes against me. Michaelyn would vote against me. Logan would vote against me. Ryan would vote against me. I would hope that you guys wouldn't.
No.
And so it just depends on who you're against.
He said my name to Christian.
Really? He wouldn't tell me who, which I at least expected him to tell. Like, if you're going to say him, but you're on the block, at least tell me who I'm going to go against. Like,
well, here's what you're gonna
I haven't talked to him yet though. I was in line and I keep getting out.
I talked to him and he did not mention any name to me. He didn't mention either of y'all. And then he was like, well, Mitch came in here and said that you and Laura were shit talking my gameplay. And I said, I literally never talked to Mitch about your gameplay. I said, I'm gonna be honest. I said, that never happened. That conversation didn't happen. And I said, so now I'm worried about Mitch. And he was like, well, I guess I need to be worried about Mitch too. And I was like, yeah, because that didn't happen.
I'm not feeling too hot, man.
He hasn't said your name.
He hasn't?
No, I went in there. He did not say your name at all.
Thank you.
So
He didn't say your name either.
Thank you.
Whenever I went
That's good to hear. No, he didn't say your name. So I would be worried, but he hasn't. I haven't heard your name.
I'm just sad because I voted to keep Grace, and that didn't happen.
Well, I think he did as well, huh?
James? I believe so too.
Yeah.
But
I did not.
I talked with Christian. He was like, "Yeah, y'all are doing Jessica." So
the reason I was like down the middle, like I didn't have a strong opinion.
Yeah.
And then Christian was like, "Just do it." And I'm like, "Okay, I don't have a strong opinion. If you really feel this way, I'm not going to like piss people off and tie it."
Yeah. It was the thing that like the fact that I had not ever talked with Jessica.
No, your reason's fair.
Yeah. So I had more just kind of like a connection with Grace. But that's why, I was sitting out here all sad by myself because
I'm just lonely.
No, but
I just wanted to make sure you were doing okay.
Yeah, and like I just want you, and I told Christian this too. Even though we're on opposite sides of the vote sometimes for certain people,
I got nothing against you.
But but like that doesn't mean like we still can't work together.
Oh, totally.
For certain votes.
Totally.
Going into the
No,
future.
I completely agree.
So like if y'all ever like want somebody out, like come pitch it to me.
Yeah.
Even if like I disagree and like want someone else gone, like
it's still good to hear, and it doesn't mean you have to go after each other just because we disagree on a vote. Okay. I feel so safe. Like I feel like I have allies everywhere, which makes me not want to win HOH, but I kind of want to win HOH. But the thing is, I know it's best for me not to win an HOH. I want to win some vetoes. Like I want to win some comps here, but like, do I want the threat of being a challenge beast on my head? Probably not. But either I'm being lied to and getting played like a fiddle, or I'm right in the middle between everyone and they haven't caught on yet, or they don't care. Jessica has pulled me aside several times, like I'm her best friend. I need to keep meeting up with Dee Dee and Christian. They're the two most dangerous ones in my group. Let Mitch think what he wants to think. I mean, I'm not gonna argue with it, but I don't know. It's weird. It's weird. Ryan just talked to me. I haven't talked to him since round 1, so that was, I guess, necessary. But I don't know. I feel good, which makes me think I'm not good. But we'll see.
I'm leaning towards Dylan and Jessica.
Cool.
I want to kick out Dylan.
Cool. That's what Megan and
You agree with that?
and Ryan were talking about, and we're thinking, let's say like one of them gets veto. Were you thinking of putting just someone up from the other side?
Yes.
So like Christian or someone, or I don't know where your loyalties are on the other side. I don't really
haven't
have
thought that
any,
far
but
in. I don't want to piss off another person, and it's not that I don't trust you to go say it, but I honestly don't know.
right. That's what. So we were just talking about, like, we agree. Dylan and Jessica, we get out Dylan, but if one of them wins a veto, then any of the people that voted that weren't, obviously it can't be you, but the other 3 of us.
I mean, obviously you and Ryan are friends.
Mhm.
I'm somewhat concerned about being the 4th person in that group.
Okay.
But, I mean, it doesn't matter for right now, but just long term, I mean, we'll see.
I mean, you saw how far we got our core 4 last time.
Yes, I would love that. Very much so.
And then it's just gameplay.
Yeah.
So how you perform.
But I would appreciate if someone's talking bad about me that you tell.
Oh, I would tell you.
Okay.
No one.
Yeah.
No one has.
Yeah. I see you as the closest to me of those people. Like, I trust you to
I would
lie to
tell you.
them. Okay. And it's not Ryan. I mean, he's fine. It's just the last time he lied to me a few times. So.
Yeah.
Yeah. But you never did. So yeah, I appreciate that.
Yeah. And this is my question. Do you think Jessica going home because her and Laura have that star, having Laura be able to have the power benefit you more?
I don't really care. I'm kind of hoping she doesn't, that no one was the POV.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, then we totally agree with what you're doing.
No, I mean, someone's gonna win, so she can make it play it. If she makes me play it, then whatever.
I was one of 4 people, being me, Michaelyn, Ryan, and James. I figured that other people, and maybe Dylan and you, would also vote to keep Grace. That ended up not happening.
Right. Well, and I originally was, but then found out that James, like, they consider y'all like 5 people, like, trying to control the house.
Like they're serious about it.
Yes.
Okay.
And so I'm like, no, Logan's with us, you know. But so now I just heard that he said my name to put me up.
Who?
James.
I specifically told the rest of us, no, Dee Dee's good. Like, don't worry about her. I was like, if anything, we need to get her, and we need to get this thing going.
Yeah.
Like, because that would be kind of the majority that we could get again.
Ryan would not talk to me.
They're scared of getting on your bad side.
Yeah.
Which is a good thing.
Yeah. Brody and Christian are nervous by you.
About me?
Like that you're not, with us. I keep saying I think
Why?
you are. Well, I haven't talked to him, and he's talking to Michael, and he's talking to Ryan. He's.
Oh, yeah. I have a good thing going with Michael and James and Ryan that I want you in on, but we're never all talking at the same time, just how you and Brody and Christian and me are never talking at the same time.
Exactly.
So we could have like a middle point where we're kind of the swing vote every time.
Which is nice.
Awesome.
Yeah. Okay, so we're still solid.
Yeah, still solid.
Okay. And I feel very solid with Christian.
Not as solid with
Not
Brody.
solid with Brody.
I know, me too.
But still solid.
Only because,
but not as solid.
Because I assume that Christian and Brody are working together like a unit, maybe even a final 2.
I don't know, because Christian told me that he's getting worried about Brody.
Really?
Yeah.
I'll let him take him out.
Yeah.
And then I'll get my 3 that I'm working with, and then maybe a 5.
Kristen told me, now he could be telling other people, but that the only person he really trusts in the game is me.
Who?
Me.
No, who?
Christian
Christian told you that.
We're good. Don't worry about me. I'm still like really good with you, okay? So like don't worry about that. I just had a conversation with Dee Dee. Like you trust her the most.
Yeah.
I want you to also trust me the most because I trust you as much as I trust Dee Dee. I think that 3 is a good little unit that we could have moving forward.
Okay.
I have people that you probably haven't been working with as much as I have.
Okay.
That I think I can try to keep you like off their radar. And I know that there's a couple people that you're working with that you could probably do the same for me and Dee Dee. But next time that you, me, and Dee Dee like are in like, you know, just by chance or in the same room, we need to like make something happen.
Okay.
Brody has sketched me out a little bit. I'm gonna be honest with you, and I don't want to get rid of him.
I won't tell him that you said that.
Okay. Just because we haven't spoken as much,
trusting me,
and we may, I don't know if we haven't seen eye to eye whenever it comes to a couple situations.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm more solid. I feel like I'm more solid with you than him.
Yeah. I think. What do you feel about Mitch?
It just scares me.
What if we get him out this room?
I guess it depends on if James nominates it, right?
Well, the thing is, I talked to James.
I wouldn't be surprised if he did.
I talked to James about this, and I pitched because he said he's throwing up somebody from my side. I think there's 2 sides right now.
There might be 3 sides. I really think there might be 3 sides.
James doesn't throw Mitch up on this nominee. It's good. Mm-hmm. Mitch doesn't play in that one. Backdoor Mitch. Mm-hmm. He plays it in 1 veto, not 2.
Yeah.
And we cross our fucking fingers.
Yeah.
They lose this, get Mitch out.
It's very dangerous, but that would be fun and good TV. Also,
what do you think about that?
Dee Dee told me that she told you about the power.
It's just between you and 3.
Yeah,
that's also
that's
what I want
the
to
thing.
get.
It's just between us 3.
That's
and Mitch.
That's why I want to get Mitch out. Does that make not like complete perfect sense?
I feel like ultimately you're my strongest alliance.
Thank you.
Okay.
That's what I'm nervous about you.
No.
Okay.
You don't have to worry about me.
Okay.
Yeah.
I thought you were Mitch gang.
Oh,
Mitch
no.
gang all the way. So, okay, this is where I'm at. Me, Michaelyn, James, you, Logan, and we thought Dylan, but Dylan voted against.
That's what James just told me.
Yeah, so
because
James
he
is
said he lied to us.
Yeah, so if you would graciously join our efforts.
Yeah.
And stay away from the whole Mitch gang and all of that nonsense.
Yeah.
Then that would put us like closer
because,
to being in control of the house.
Yeah.
And you don't have to deal with people like Christian, Brody, Mitch, like Laura, like all like Laura's kind of with James, but I still don't know how Laura feels about us.
I also don't know that. Yeah. Okay, good. I'm glad we're on the same page.
Yeah.
Because I thought having Dylan would be really strong, but then once James said that he lied, I was like,
I think he's gonna put up Jessica and Dylan. Okay, and then
that's
if one of those win the veto, then we're gonna backdoor someone like Mitch or Christian.
Yeah. Okay.
Something like that. But.
Okay. Yes. Okay. Good.
Sigh of relief.
Okay. Good.
In other news, Mac came up to me and was like, "Hey, you're my strongest alliance, I feel." When I really want to believe that, and I like kind of do believe it, but I'm very, very skeptical because she is working with Mitch, and I could just see that as like a scheme he created, like, hey, go talk to Ryan and be like, hey, I'm your #1 ally, you can tell me anything, just so that she could be a feeder of information back towards him. I see that as a possibility. I hope it's not true. I hope Mac is genuine, and then she adds to our numbers. But yeah, it's a whole lot of maybe right now. There's nothing really for certain.
Are you willing to vote out Dylan?
I'm not host. No.
Okay.
I do. I am worried about Mitch.
Agreed. He's got that power to force, 2 vetoes.
He has more than 1 power. He doesn't have it in his possession, but he influenced someone else to get it.
Well, I'm worried about him too, but I'm afraid to put him up.
Oh, I'm not saying to. I'm just saying I am worried.
Yeah.
And I have not told him anything me and you have talked about.
Okay, good.
You know.
He acts like people on the. He says there's two sides of the house, and I know they're kind of. There's at least one side and another side with Mitch. Who's allied with Mitch? I can't tell.
No, well, Jessica.
Oh, well, that's all the more reason. But I don't. So yeah.
And
I can see that. I can see that.
and I
Well, that's all the more reason for me to.
and I think Mac too, but
I don't think Mac is.
No. Okay.
I don't think so.
Okay.
She promised me her vote.
Okay. Okay.
So.
Okay.
I don't believe she is.
So you're thinking Dylan and Jessica?
Yes.
It is time for the next nomination ceremony. James, you won the position of head of household, and as a result, you must name 2 players for nominating. So nominate 2 players.
I'm gonna nominate Dylan and Jessica.
Alright, Dylan and Jessica, you have been nominated for eviction. James, you have anything to say for yourself?
It was a tough call. I mean, there's not really a good situation of who I really want out. Just all I was thinking.
Alright. It's time to pick players for the veto competition.